I'm in front of the well-known RAI Convention Center in Amsterdam, where the International Broadcasting Convention 2024 is in full swing. My name is Thomas Eisl. I'm a professional photographer from Vienna, Austria. The IBC is the premier trade show for the broadcasting industry, and this year over 43,000 industry professionals are in attendance, and I am one of them. But why am I here? Well, I'm here to bring you a unique perspective. I'm focusing on manufacturers and products which are tailor-made for small production crews as well as for the specific needs of photographers, both in the studio and on location. And in order to bring you this exclusive coverage, I've arranged a series of interviews with selected partners. But before I can do that, I have to get the press badge. So let's go. Badge collection successful. Now I feel very, very important. But jokes aside, it is time for a very serious part, a word from our sponsor, which is actually you, because you as a channel member, you support me making this content, me bringing you this exclusive reportage from this year's IBC 2024. If you are not yet a channel member, well, consider becoming a channel member today. You're gonna find all the links down below. By becoming a channel member, you not only support my work, but you also get access to exclusive content and priority replies to comments. Those are exclusive perks available only for channel members. So thanks a lot for checking that out, and thanks for your support. I'm here at the booth of lighting and gimbal manufacturer Zhiyun, and that's gonna be the first interview. So pretty neat to start with a company like that. And I'm here with two high-ranking representatives of the company, and I'd like to introduce you to.
Hi, I'm Liao Yilun. I'm the R&D master of this company, and this is Daisy.
Hi, I'm Daisy. I'm the marketing head.
So thank you so much for having me and for the time to have this conversation. So first and foremost, I'd like to give our viewers an impression who the company actually is. So what do you stand for? What are your core values and core ways of thinking when it comes to products? So everything about the company. We'd be very much interested in that.
Okay, I hear you said this Zhiyun is gimbal and light company. Maybe it's right, but the company is more. It's not just gimbal and light. The company Zhiyun work for creative, work for passion of this camera industry. It's the passion creative company. The first one-hand camera gimbal in the world comes out this company 10 years ago. So in these years, we are working on creative. We want to evolution of this industry by our new technology, by our creative, and by our passion. And the first smartphone gimbal, yes, it comes from this company.
We invent first.
Yes, we invent one-hand camera gimbal, and we invent smartphone gimbal in the world.
So for the past 10 years, we have done a lot of things for this gimbal industry, in terms of like revolutionary products and also like technology advancement. Yeah.
I think gimbal make shoot easy, but gimbal is enough easy now, and we have some AI technology, we have some video transformer technology, but that make gimbal difficult, not easy. So we still think about it. How
Can we improve the gimbal?
how can we improve this technology to make it easy, not difficult?
So from 2021, we thought about like what's the other way to make shooting easier, and that is lighting. So in terms of like filmmaking and shooting, gimbal is not the only thing that makes shooting easier. And we thought about like what about great lighting? Yeah, so that's when we think about, okay, it's time for us to maybe switch to lightings or like add the lighting into our product category. Yeah.
Does not mean gimbal technology stop. We just need to think about it, maybe 1 year or 2 years. So these 2 years, we have new technology on light. So the light is the same to make camera easy, to make video easy. So Zhiyun light is just not a light. The light is for airflow dynamic technology. The first is airflow dynamic technology, and then is a light. So we use the technology, airflow dynamic technology, to make the light more power and more tiny, more compact. So in the past, 60-watt light this side. So now we can do this side.
So from the past few years, we have really worked really hard on this technology, and for next year, we're going to make lights that is even more powerful, but still in a compact size, even more compact. Yeah.
If I may add a quick point, I actually discovered your company via your lighting products. And as you highlighted, that your lighting products are very compact and powerful, that is exactly how I found my first Zhiyun light and why I purchased it. Because as you highlighted, having a high power light that is small enough to bring along is very important, not just for creators like me, but also for video production. Because everything requires travel space, space in the luggage, its weight and everything. So having everything very small is a huge benefit, and I really think that this is a great perspective on designing these products. So yeah, that's really amazing. Would you like to add something to that, or can I proceed with another question? All right, because of course, so now you gave us a little bit of company history, actually quite a lot, but now I'm actually very curious if there is like one product that you could highlight, like a new product or something that you have in your catalog, one product that you would like to highlight to the audience, which one would it be? And I know it's difficult because there are a lot of interesting products on there.
All the product, I'm interested in all the product. I want to discuss this product.
All right.
But this product last year. This product is this year. So I discuss this product. This is the bar light or stick light.
Light bar.
Light bar. So and the past, the light bar only backlight, never mainline light.
So based on the technology on this light, so we use like Dynavore technology, and in this technology, we were able to make the light bar even more powerful. This one is 100 watt, and so this light can be used as a key light, not as a backlight, because it's so powerful.
I have to admit, I already use this light as a key light for various product shoots and the model shoots, so it's also very suitable for photographers, because in the introduction when I came here to IBC I said I'm going to cover the IBC from two perspectives, a videographer's perspective but also a photographer's perspective, because lots of people in the audience are actually photographers, and I think it is very, very important to highlight that this light is really an excellent photography main light, because in my opinion it has this very slim form that's almost like a strip light box that you use with a flash, but you can like adjust the lighting in real time and you see right away what you get. So fantastic product. I'm really I'm very impressed by that. Also, it is like the cooling system is really, I can only attest to that. I used it in Vienna in the summer. We had a very hot summer and it was absolutely up to the job. It never overheated, it never let me down, even when I had it on 100% running all day long. So I can definitely tell you that, yeah, this is really, from my perspective, it's a very, very good design, yeah. So is there something that you could share, right, that you could share about something upcoming, or which direction are you taking development? Because you highlighted first that you are not just looking into, okay, we're gonna do lights and we're gonna do gimbals, but you are like, okay, we are really like innovating for the content creator, for the video creator. So is there something that you would like to highlight that is upcoming?
What I want to do is make professional civic， 是这样说吧？专业的平民化。
He wanted to make like professional products to like more consumer, like more affordable, more like compact, and it's like easy to use, like easier for like consumers to get. Yeah.
Yes. So in the gimbal now, the gimbal in market need 3 or 4 sides. DSLR, mirrorless, and smartphone. Too many gimbals. And the future, yes. In the future, I want to find a way to make the whole gimbal in just one. That's my dream.
And that is, I think, that is a very good way to think about it, because I know from myself, I've got stuff piling on in the studio, because as you said, you've got a gimbal for this, a gimbal for that, and then, well, yeah, it would be great to have like the one thing to go. And also I'd like to emphasize one part that you highlighted, that you said you're gonna make gimbals easy to use, even easier to use. And I think that is also a very important direction to take things, because of course if you are a video professional, well, then you know how to use these things. But if you're starting out, you really there is an entry barrier. You have to balance the gimbal, then you have to make sure that it is not drifting and all this stuff that you have to do. So the easier these things are, the better. And even if you are a working professional, right, you want to set this thing up and be ready to shoot. When I'm on a wedding, I don't have time to like go through all these steps, and what happens is then I'm just gonna say, I'm not gonna use a gimbal because I don't have time to set it up. But there is one thing that, well, I wouldn't say it concerns me, but I'm interested about that, and that is, how about the service infrastructure? If you use equipment, even if it is very well made, actually I dropped this light during using it and it didn't even get a dent, so it's very sturdy, this stuff. But it might be that there is a need to repair things, right? So how about repair, service and guarantee, especially now in Europe and in the United States, right? Is there service infrastructure or something like that?
Okay. So we have a service center in Italy and also in Germany and also in the US. If there's any problem with like after sale, like customer support, just contact our after sale email, and we will get our products like issue fixed within 2 weeks. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's also, you know, these days people are also concerned about the environmental impact of products, and so having service infrastructure in place is, from my point of view, a huge bonus, because, well, you can just get it fixed, and you don't and you don't have to just get rid of it and get a new one. So that is great as well. So well, there is that was actually a lot of information, a lot of very in-depth input, and I'm very thankful for that, and I'm sure our viewers appreciate that as well, because it's a rare opportunity to talk to the actual people behind certain products that we as creatives use every day. And I really like the approach that you highlighted in the beginning. You said, well, you are designing products to really make people creative and to facilitate creativity. And here is like, I just want to circle back to my personal story regarding the C100, because I was able to get out with the model, just me, a wide angle lens, just get the light up there, get the shots I needed for the project, and I didn't need like a second guy holding stuff. I was able to get a look that I wasn't able to get before. So really, those products, they are really enabling you to create different things. And that is, I think, that is very unique, because let's be honest, a light is a light. It is very difficult to make a light something different that really encourages you to think outside the box and to create outside the box. So that is really exciting, and I'm very much looking forward to get on the set with the light again. So thank you very much for the interview.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Hey, take a look there. That's my favorite pocket light right here. And actually the first Zhiyun product I've ever purchased. It's the M40, which is a very, very powerful pocketable light. A really, really great thing to have in your pocket. It's even powerful enough to bounce it off the wall actually and just get soft lighting on your subject if you are not too fond of this very hardcore point light source look. What is actually really nice about this light is that you can get a silicone cover. It really helps to get rid of these small LED beads that you can see on reflective surfaces then. So really having this diffusion cover, that's a great idea, and it's not that expensive. So if you decide to purchase one of those, get the diffusion cover as well. It really pays off. As promised, a very exciting second interview for today. I'm here at the booth of Shimbol, aka 01 Video Technology. And as regular viewers of my channel know, I'm using their products practically on a daily basis. For example, the second camera is also equipped with a Shimbol Memory 1 Pro right now to facilitate recording. So that is a very special moment for me, to be honest, and I'm joined here by a representative of the company, and I would very much appreciate if you could give us a short introduction, what your position is and your name and everything. That would be great.
Yeah, my name is Albert. I'm the business development of the Shimbol. I charge the Asia business development. I'm charged to the Asia business development of Shimbol, about the product, about everything. Yeah, that's right.
Thank you very much. So, when we talked about having this interview, I thought it would be very interesting for the viewers to really get like a bit of a recap what or who is Shimbol actually in the space of monitor manufacturers or products in general. Who are you as a company? What are you up to? What is your philosophy? I would very much appreciate your insights.
Yeah, this question is a good question, because many customers often also ask this question, because our new brand, when we take this, for example, we take part in the IBC, the customer always asks who is Shimbol, because we are a new brand. Actually, we are founded in 2017. We are the Shenzhen 01 technology, and Shimbol is a brand of here. And we focus on the wireless video transmission and monitoring. And we try to use our technology innovation to give some creator affordable and reliable creator tools. That's our ambition.
Well, and that actually that aligns with my experience with Shimbol products. It really stuck out to me, the build quality, the overall usability, and well, also the user friendliness. It's it's not it's a very almost self-explanatory menu, and it's actually that these monitors, for example, so I'm mostly, maybe for the record, I'm mostly using the Memory 1 Pro at the moment, and the Memory 7 Pro, which is the big one, right, the 7, and I'm also using them as a photographer. So really, the assist features and everything these tools provide, they are also great for photographers. You mentioned that you were founded in 2017. Did you focus on the domestic market first, or were you always focusing on like providing the products globally?
And first of all, we actually not found Shimbol first. Our factory set up in 2017. But first of all, we do the OEM. We help the many brands to do the monitoring and wireless video transmitter, and then about in 2019, and we set up Shimbol, and we try to launch our brand to the market. That's no.
Okay, that clears it up with the brand names. Thank you very much for the insight. So now talking about specific products, okay. If you would highlight like one specific product to the audience that you think is like a very, let's say, a very exciting product in your current lineup, what would you highlight then?
Actually, every product I want to highlight.
Yes.
Not only one, because all product is our hard work result. I think our product is I'm very proud. If you want to say one especially product, maybe for wireless video transmission, I think our new product, TP Max. TP Max, you can see that in the back to that black one, the TP Max. TP Max is our launch in this month, and this new product. When the first product of the wireless video transmission, the before, this TP Mini, this is upgrade. TP Max is the upgrade model. TP Mini, when we launch, it gives a very big influence in China or in global market, and we get some of the feedback on the product user, and we upgrade one, and this TP Max using its price will be more better than TP Mini. Yeah, I think, and the price is also amazing. The price is also the price in Europe is 119 Europe. I think this price is very good.
Of the TP Max is 119.
Yeah, 119 Europe in the Euro market. I think it's very good.
Definitely. I mean, I've followed your release of the TP Mini, and from my impression was that it caused quite a hype. Because really, as you said, it's very attractively priced, and from what I saw from fellow creators and professionals, it is also very, very capable, even though it is a very small device actually. And this is so if I got you correctly, it is so both the TP Mini and the TP Max are wireless HDMI transmission systems, right?
All is the HDMI input and HDMI out. The big difference of the TP Mini and TP Max is TP Mini range is about 200 meter, and TP Max will up to the 300 meter. And when the video transfer, the TP Max will be more stable than TP Mini. That's the big difference. And the color we have to the change because the TP Mini is only red. There's some customer feedback that they don't like red. Yeah. They don't like it's very highlight when you take the red one to go out. That's usually easy to attract people. When the black is more, normal that. Then we get the change to the color. And also maybe we will have the next model of the TP Max. Maybe we have the next upgrade model.
Yeah. Okay. That's well. Actually, I'm totally into the red model. So I'm like the TP Mini is fine. I like if when stuff sticks out a little bit, but I totally get it. Most people are really like in this black muted equipment. Looks more professional. Some people say, well, but that's a matter of taste, right? So what I'd like to highlight is that, of course, at first glance, right, a product like the TP Mini or the TP Max is geared towards video production, right? Because you're like, oh, you want to like get the HDMI signal from A to B. Very useful, you know. You can get, I mean, you can get the director a monitor and he can just look what's going on. But really, as mostly, so my line of work is mostly fashion photography, portrait photography, but I can also see myself using an HDMI transmission system in this genre, because I can basically get the signal, so what I see during photographing, back to the creative director, back to the art director, whoever is present, or the designer, and they can together with me compose the shot in a way that is usually done via tethering, which is okay, right? Tethering is okay, but the flexibility of having a very small system, and you don't have to bother about losing the wireless connection, or you don't have to bother with a tethering cable. So that's a huge benefit, and I can definitely see me using a wireless transmission system like that also for photography. And I think there is another interesting application. If you're using like system cameras like the OM1, then you can also you can put the camera somewhere, you can get the TP Mini or TP Max in there, right? You can get the signal back and then work with a wireless trigger or anything like that and get the shot. And especially among the audience, there are many nature photographers, and for them, putting the camera very close to, or putting the camera in a spot where you don't want to stand the whole time, well, and then you can just go back and take the shot whenever you find it convenient. So really, I think that's an HDMI transmission system like these two, well, it's always a good addition to your kit, and you can use it very creatively. So now that we've talked really about products that are in your current lineup that are ready for people to purchase, what about service infrastructure, service warranty, and stuff like that? Because if you use it daily, even the best product can develop a problem. It can break, you can drop it or whatever. So how do you handle that?
Our product in China and overseas, the warranty is the same. It's 1 year. We have some way to, if you are customer, you buy the product from our reseller, from our distributor. If a product has some problem, if the product in 1 year warranty, you can find directly to find the reseller, to find the distributor. It's no problem. They will help you. They will guide you how to send back. If your product have some problem, they will help you how to send back to there and get back a new one. It's no problem. If the product in the emergency, or you can contact our customer service team directly, and our service team will help you, will guide you how to solve this problem. Yeah.
That's great to hear. That's great to hear, because that's always an important part, right? Well, now of course, I know products under development. That's always a touchy subject, right? It's always a company's secret, and we totally understand that. But maybe you can give us, a glimpse into the future. Is there something in the pipeline? I mean, the TP Max, right? It's pretty new, so that almost counts like a very recent development.
Yeah.
But is there something in the pipeline? Is there something upcoming that you would like to share with the audience?
Oh, some new product, right?
Yeah.
We have maybe two or three model will be launched on this year. New model, not including TP Max. The 2 or 3 models. In wireless video transmission, we will have TP series. We have one will launch in this year. Maybe TP Max Pro. Maybe it will come out with SDI. If for some cinema shooting, maybe we have. The price will also be very amazing. And for the monitoring, it will be a little different, a bit different, because in that monitor is different than a lot of the monitor on the market. It'll be very different. You can expect
Oh, that is actually very exciting, and that is actually more insight than I expected. So yeah, thanks for that. That's I'm very much looking forward to that, and I'd say that. Many in the audience sure are interested in these releases, and you've highlighted during the interview. You highlighted a couple of times that the affordability of your products, and I completely agree. It's I think it's two things, right? On the one hand, it's affordability, but on the other hand, it's there is no compromise when it comes to build quality. The panels that you use, they are very bright, very clear, they are very accurate. So you've got what I appreciated a lot is that there are certain calibration options in there. So really, apart from like the LUT preview, you also have the option to really calibrate the monitor should it be necessary. So really it is, and that is, I think in today's world, it is really like people want to add a monitor and they need a monitor, but really there is this steep point of entry, and then you get a monitor loaded with features that you do not really need. So really having like a streamlined product that offers all you need in a very with very high build quality, well, that's that at an affordable price point really lowers the bar, and that is also something I appreciate, because on set I don't need one monitor, I need two, because what happens if someone drops the monitor, right? Then you just have to have a replacement. So really the cost keeps adding up, and having a great value product there is definitely very interesting, also for professional production. So that is amazing. Yeah, honestly, that was a very, very insightful interview so far. I would really like to keep it open if you want to add something specifically, if there is anything you'd like to highlight in addition. The floor is yours. Oh, you can also give it some thought, right? You don't have to answer right away.
Actually, our product is a very new product. At first of all, we are doing the wireless video. Our first product is a wireless monitor. I combine the wireless video transmission and the monitor. We combine one. This is our first product. And then we do the monitor. And then we do the wireless video transmission. So we have technology before, and then now we want to do something different product. We want to do something different to compare the market product. So our development way is to maybe in the future will be different, like, and then now the market price, the market products. You can expect that our next monitor that will a little bit different from the market monitor and the wireless video transmission, and that's why we add IBC and the other exception. We want to listen more customer feedback. We want to know their real requirement, and we will try to develop it to meet their requirement. That's what we do.
Well, there is actually one thing that I can add regarding that, because there is one thing I haven't found yet, or maybe I was just looking at the wrong places, and that is I'm looking for a cage, right, for the monitors, and I have to take the measurements at some point, or get like a hood for the monitors. So yeah, that is. But I see from the design of your monitors, maybe you can answer that. I know I'm catching you off guard here, but there are some hard points on the monitor, or like indents. Is there a specific? Are those meant for a specific cage, or is it just part of the design of the monitor chassis itself? Is there a specific cage, for example, for the Memory One Pro at the moment?
Currently, the Memory One maybe not.
Okay.
Maybe will the Memory 7, or maybe the next generation. Maybe we will have this.
I mean, you can always, that's just why, because I was lazy, right? But you can always take the measurements and just look which available cage fits the monitor. But I just thought I'm gonna take the opportunity and ask you directly. Maybe you got one on top of your head. Well, thanks so much. That was very insightful. I think we are gonna take a little walk around your booth after this interview, and thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'm here at the PGYTECH booth, and PGYTECH is, in my opinion, a very interesting company because they offer a broad range of products. In my opinion, one of their main focus points actually is carrying solutions. And as we traveling photographers and videographers know, having the right bag is essential, and you can never have enough bags because there is a bag for every purpose, but that's probably a me problem. Anyway, enough talk about my bag issues. It is on to the PGYTECH representative who is courteous enough to be available for this interview today. So welcome.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I'm Steve. I'm from PGYTECH marketing team. So I'm glad to you have me to interview today. So, yes.
Thank you very much. So really a great opportunity, and I think for the viewers it would be interesting to get a general introduction about PGYTECH. Who are you? What is your focus? Did I get the focus right?
Yeah. Actually, we start our business in 2015. I think it's almost 9 years old for our brand. At first, we made our product focus on drone accessories, but now we get a transformation from drone industry to the camera accessory industry. So basically, we did four stages for our company to develop. The one stage is from 2015 to 2018. At that time, we focused on, like I said, drone photography and some accessories. From 219, we started our camera accessories. By now, we make a transformation. Yeah, and at that time we struggle, to how to make products like make our users make creation easier. That's our slogan, also our philosophy. So I think that's the second stage for us to develop. And the third stage is from the 2019 to 2022. I think at this stage we make a success to make the transformation and into the camera industry. And we develop a lot of very famous projects like OneMo 2, like OneMo and OneMo 2 is very famous in this industry. So we get a good reputation in this industry. By now, I think we are stating the fourth stage. At that time, we make a great progress. At that time, for example, we get $200 million one year, and we have a lot of users from 115 countries. A lot of users know about us. And at this stage, we develop more products, not just a camera bag. And we have like a car reader case is very famous in this industry, and we develop different ecosystem like a release system, including snap lock system and cap lock system. Cap lock is focused on the action camera, and the snap lock is focused on camera. Yes. Just like I said, I think we get a better by now, and I hope that a lot of users and customers get more attention to our brand. Yeah.
Thank you very much for this very extensive answer, actually, because I think it really gave us a very good overview over what the state is, and also where you're coming from. Because for example, I did not know that you were producing equipment and stuff for the drone industry. I totally didn't know that. Honestly, I don't even own a drone at the moment, so probably that's the reason why I haven't heard about you. But I've actually heard about you the first time with your card cases.
Yeah.
That's actually that's what I saw first, but also of course your various bags, right?
Yeah.
So very interesting. I'd say you know, at this point, I'd actually like to know if there is like one product that you could highlight, right, to our viewers. I know that's a bit difficult because I already looked around in the booth, right, and there are a ton of cool things here. But if I would force you to like just mention one product, which one would it be?
I will introduce the One Pro series. Actually, this is our new product released this year. Actually, we did a very good job on Kickstarter platform this year. We made, just in 1 month, we made $418,000 for 1 month. A lot of people supported this program very much.
So, you know, if you use a backpack a lot, if something breaks, you know, that's just a matter of fact. If you use the equipment, something can happen to it. So how do you handle warranty claims and repairs, especially here in Europe?
Actually, we do have a limited lifetime warranty. You know, the policy. If our product's not by yourself accidentally, usually we can change it. You know, can change one for every customers. But if you want just you intentionally to broken it down, I think we can repair or give you some, you know, new pack for you. But normally, if there's a problem about our quality, I think we can take over of that. For everyone, for every country people, you know, not just Europe, around the world, you know.
That is great to hear because, of course, I mean, it doesn't really look like there would be an issue, but you never know, and that is a peace of mind for the customer to know that you've got them covered in that regard. So, you know, now we talked a little bit about existing products and actually well-established products. But what about if you could? Is there anything that you would highlight that is not yet on the market or like upcoming? You know, a product that is about to be released. I'd be very interested if you could share something about that.
I think actually we did a lot of products recent years, but maybe the next I think the most innovative products we're gonna be made is something about phone accessories, photography accessories. But nowadays, give us some secret. Maybe we can release it very soon. Very soon. It's coming out. It's gonna be coming out.
I have to admit, I've got a product that is at least new to me from PGYTECH, and that is the camera straps. I think you had like this retro-styled camera straps with the detachable wrist strap.
Release system.
A release system. Thank you very much. I got and I also see a colleague of yours walking through the booth with that strap. I think it's really cool looking, and it kind of blends together. You know, a retro style, which is the hot thing,
stylish,
and on the other hand, it's very usable in a professional way because detachable camera straps are just very convenient, especially if you film, right? You can just detach it and put the camera on the tripod. You gave us a very, very good overview over what you're doing, what your product lineup actually is. And I think it's a great opportunity to, give you the floor if you have anything to add, if you want anything to say to the audience about your products, about PGYTECH, and otherwise, if not, we can like take a closer look at the backpack that you highlighted. What do you think?
I think I can show something to you, but also you can get closer to the product.
That sounds great. Let's do this. All right. So, as promised, we are taking a closer look at one of your backpacks.
I think the most important things, our brand, PGYTECH is the first brand that introduced mounting hiking system, hiking carrying system into the camera bag. It's very special. We call it Eisl system. So what is the Eisl system? First, we got like this. We use a 7,000 airspace aluminum, into our backpack system. At the same time, we have a 4 length adjustment. You can change the length, back length through different sizes. Different have a different size, but we can change it by yourself. Suit your body very much. And at the same time, we got a very special things is our air mesh. They keep your bag feel very cooling. Feel very cool. Yeah, that's the innovation. Yes.
Can we turn it around really quick?
Yeah.
Because really, if I may add something,
Yeah.
I think that this is actually, this looks like a proper hiking backpack, like a
Yeah.
professional hiking backpack. The real issue I had with all these hiking backpacks in the past,
Yeah.
like the hybrids, they are not really made for serious hiking.
Yeah.
But this really looks like, this is serious stuff, and that is of course
Yep.
very, very exciting for outdoor photographers. And by
Yeah,
coincidence,
yeah.
many of my subscribers are actually big into outdoor photography.
Yeah.
So that would be definitely an interesting product to consider, right?
Yeah. Actually, you can change the shoulder length, through that way, and the back length through that way. So we do have a lot of different ways to change to suit your body. Different ways. At the same time, we do have like a waist strap to keep it in touch your body very much. So like somebody hug you, to make you feel very comfortable. Yeah. I think that's the most important feature about this product. Another very important feature is our material. This is why we use the Cardura material. We can how to say that we can keep it very strong. The scratch and waterproof. It can be it can be working very well. Yeah. And yeah.
So from looking at it, it looks like it has this ripstop webbing, so that it is not breaking if you're like or ripping apart, right? Yeah, that's
waterproof. Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
Oh, really? It is waterproof like that?
It's waterproof.
Wow, that is. I mean, most rucksacks, right? You need to put a rain cover on it, but that's.
But I also do have a rain cover. At the same time, the zippers, we keep the zippers not watering into the zippers. We do have, if the rain is very strong, we very heavy, we will have a rain cover, to cover it. At the same time, I think another very interesting features is our cheerful opening design. Most of camera back is through that way, but we just do the flat opening, two opening, 118-degree opening system. We do have the different part. This part we have the camera cube over here, and you can put your camera gear and your lens and your camera gear. At the same time, we do have a living area. You can put your clothes, your personal things here, and you just can put it out. If you can open it directly. Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
Very impressive.
Yeah.
That's great.
At this part, you can put your laptop, and computer inside it. Yeah.
That is great. And you know what I like? It doesn't look like, it doesn't scream camera bag in your face or camera rucksack. It looks like a regular hiking rucksack.
Yeah.
Very cool. May I ask you one thing? It looks like these compartments are interchangeable. Is that correct?
Yeah, it's interchangeable. We have four sizes: the small one, and the medium one, and the larger one, and the extra small one. Yeah, you can put it out, as a sling bag. So it's interesting. You can against your waist, you can just put it your camera back and take it to take a picture very quickly. So that's our we made it for the creation situation. So maybe a lot of people, we're gonna be used to it very much. Like it very much. Yeah. And the thing.
Then, so just for the protocol, we are looking at the 40 liters One Pro Flex backpack right now. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Awesome.
Yeah.
That's impressive. That's a really cool backpack. Really.
Thank you. And also you can put it over if you don't want to close it. You can collect your get your camera very quickly. You can just
that's a nice.
Attach it and just open it. And,
That's really cool. Wow, there are so many great design details
At the same time, you
Wow,
can side,
that's cool.
the side window, you know, you can again here, you know.
Yeah,
Very much.
I love that. I love that because, yeah,
Some people, yeah, you just
Oh.
but we can insert this part in your the side pocket.
that is very interesting. I'd like to turn that around so that
Yeah.
Bernd can get a shot of that, because
Yeah. You can close it, but you can insert this spoon into it, and you can take your camera and go gear very quickly. So that way, yeah.
that is interesting. One thing that caught my attention. It says battery indications. Ah, right.
Yeah,
I love that. I love that. It has like little red, green
red.
slippies, so you can like, okay, that one's empty, right?
Yeah.
That's cool. I mean, it's not a big deal at first, but if you are out in the field, this is just so useful. Because when I was like preparing for this shoot, I forgot which batteries were empty and which weren't, so I had to pop them into the camera and check, oh no, this is 0%, and it's just a useful feature. It's very well thought out. I really like that. Very cool. It is one thing to have like a camera backpack where you can put stuff in there and hike, but if you are serious about hiking, you have to bring other stuff as well, right? You have to bring spare clothes, you have to bring water and food and everything. And that is really great that you have like this extension compartment right here. So thank you very much for this demonstration. I would have never thought actually that a backpack is so packed with features that it actually keeps me entertained for a prolonged period of time, but that is really the case. This is a very, very well thought out product, especially really, I mean, I can totally see myself getting into hiking, right? Because this is really like the thing that probably many outdoor photographers are looking for, and that is really amazing. So really interesting, and definitely a great pick to show to us today. So thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you. This
Thanks for the demo, right? I'm frankly honest with you. I kept bothering the PGYTECH guys and really said, well, I'm pretty sure that you've got something pretty new and pretty exciting somewhere in your booth. And you won't believe it, what happened. They are actually willing to show us the first prototype of their photography and videography luggage. So this is like what you're seeing here is like really the absolute only model in existence, and so bring it on, sir. And there we go. So really, it's always exciting if you can touch something that is not yet released. It's always exciting if you can touch something that is not yet released. And in this case, I'm gonna give a quick introduction about this thing, or my perspective, because really traveling with photo gear is an annoyance, and there are two reasons for that. First and foremost, you have to get it through airport check-in and all this stuff. You have to get it onto the train and off the train. And the second thing that really bothers me is that when you are there at location and you are working, then you usually have to like move the equipment from from your luggage to another thing where you're gonna work with that, like your camera bag. So I really appreciate if there is a piece of equipment, storage equipment, where I can just put everything in there, go on the train, on the plane, come off of that, and just go to the shoot with that, and just use it as it is and work as a camera bag. So, and I think that's exactly what this does from what I saw, right?
Yeah. It's not just the case, but also it's a backpack. Actually.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
So that is that. Sorry, I haven't held the microphone in the right direction. So that is also an integrated backpack.
Yeah.
That is really cool. So you can basically turn it around. Ah, look at that. That is okay. That's the trolley feature, right?
Close it and then try to open that.
Yeah. That's really cool. So especially, you know, I don't know whether you've, when traveling to some places, you know that not everything has pavement on the road, right? So with those straps, you can just put it onto your back and you're ready to go, and you don't have to like lug it around in the hand when you cannot use the rollers down there. So really, really cool. Thank you very much for showing us this exclusive prototype. That means a lot to me and also to the audience, I'm sure. So for me, that was a great interview, and I really got some insights into who PGYTECH is, what you make, what makes you special, and well, also what's coming next, right? So thank you a lot.
Thanks for your interview today. It's our pleasure to make this interview. And we hope that we can make more fantastic products to the industry and give more, you know, fantastic features, our accessory to our fans around the world.
And I hope so as well. And I really get the impression that the staff at PGYTECH is passionate about what they are doing, and they really stand behind these products. That's always great to really get that impression. And yeah. So I'm a fan already, and I definitely have to look into some of your backpacks there. Yeah. So thanks a million, and hope to see you soon at the next trade show, right?
Yeah, welcome. Yeah, we hope that we can have another interview later in the future. Yeah,
that would be great.
Yeah,
thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you.
IBC 2024. Well, I'm back to where it all started many hours ago. So I'd like to give you a little recap of the day. First and foremost, I'd like to highlight why I actually focused on manufacturers from China. Well, there are a couple of reasons for that, but the main reason for me is that these manufacturers are very hard to get by, well, to get them interviewed, right? They are not around here, so they are back in China. And so I thought it's going to be a great opportunity to really highlight some products, some manufacturers I really appreciate myself, and take the opportunity and, well, talk to them firsthand. It's just different. You can talk to a European manufacturer every day, right? They sit next door more or less. But from China, that's a different thing. So that was a great opportunity. Apart from that, IBC, well, the experiences were actually overwhelming. There was a lot going on, and well, I could actually fill pages and pages on my blog about that. But I'm really gonna stick to this video and these three main manufacturers. Last but not least, I'd like to highlight that the OM system OM1 Duo, as well as the two lenses, the 17mm f1.2 Pro and the 8-25 f4 Pro, they performed admirably, as well as the LSP4 and LSP5 voice recorders. Trade shows are very challenging environments, and only the best equipment can get the job done reliably, especially if you've got a tight schedule like I had today, and well, if you have to like fix everything right away. You arrive at the booth, you've got 5 minutes to set everything up, it just has to work. And well, really, the OM1s, they never let me down so far, also not today. Before I say goodbye, I'd like to encourage you to subscribe here on YouTube, but also follow me on other social media to really get the latest updates, not only about IBC, right, but also about other photography and videography related content. I would very much appreciate that. Also, once again, consider becoming a channel member to support the channel and to get access to exclusive content. Thanks again for joining me on this year's IBC. See you next time.